Good afternoon, folks. This is a $400 guaranteed knockout tournament at America's Card Room, and I'm currently in sixth place. I was first, but I was on I've been on a cooler here. I haven't played a hand for, geez, I can't tell you how long. Anyway, right now there's 47 players left, and 43 is the cutoff. There were 272 players in total. Anyway, I've got a king 10 suited here, and I've got a pair of tens, and I'm up against the small blind and the big blind, so I'm just going to make a bet here. I've got the second highest pair with a backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. And this guy's only got 5 big blinds. So he may be looking at an inside straight draw, or he could even have a straight. But anyway, everybody folded, and I took it down with my tens. And now I'm back to the cooler again. I've got a 5-10 offsuit. I currently have, I'm up to fifth place. I have $1.50 in knockout fees, which is relatively small compared to the rest of the leaders. I did enter late, and well, and like I say, right now the knockouts can be pretty good, but like I say, I've been on a cooler, and I started this recording just because I want to show the bubble here. It won't be long, and there's going to be some chips splashed on the table, which means that everybody gets at least like $1.40. It only costs $1.65 to enter this tournament. And let's see, first place pays $44. Eighth place pays $6.34. So, we're not talking big money, but this is micro stakes, and this is where I'm at this stage of my poker career. And I've been playing mostly cash games lately. Nickel 1 and 2 cent annies, and I've been doing fairly well. And I just never played a lot of knockout tournaments, but I figured I had some time this afternoon. I'd enter this one and see how I did. And so far, I'm liking it. We're in hand-for-hand play now, which means that the next person that goes out is going to be eliminated before the bubble. Terrible place to get knocked out, but it's got to happen to somebody. Hopefully it happens fast, because I don't like this delay. With 44 players, there's probably what, 6 tables, and so anyway, we have to sit here and wait for all 6 tables to finish their hands. But hopefully, like I say, hopefully it won't be long, and we'll get back to regular play. My knockout fee is up to $1.12. This guy's $1.03. This guy's $1.26. This guy's $1.12. This one's only 38. This one's 75. This one's $1.40. And I've got a Jack 8 in first position. I'm going to fold. I see I'm currently in 7th place. If you don't play these hands, then the antes really start eating you up. I've got 40 big blinds, And these are only like 6 minute blind levels, so they're going pretty fast. And the next blind level is going to be 20,000 and 40,000. So even though I have 1.4 million chips, that's only 40 big blinds. It's sure a heck of a lot better than having 20 big blinds. But anyway, it's really hard for me to sit here and wait. Um, like I say, there's 6 tables left, and there's obviously some slow players out there because nobody wants to go out in 44th place. All right, there we go. That's everybody's in the money now, and the pace of play should pick up a little bit. Well, there's a nice flop for somebody. Where the heck are my cards? I wasn't paying attention. I was talking, but they apparently just switched tables, and I didn't get dealt a hand this time. All righty. Big old 10-4 offsuit. That's a fold. This tournament's been going on for 3 hours and 2 minutes, and here's what kind of a bad beat here. The small blind had pair of queens, and big blind had an A7, and he hit an ace on the flop. This guy's got a $2.89 bounty on him. I've got a 2-3, but if a lot of times if I see that somebody with a big bounty on him is close to going out, I mean they're ready to go all in because they need to do something. Otherwise, they're just going to get eliminated by the antes. And if I see that, sometimes I'll call with mediocre cards just to have a chance to get that bounty. And like I say, right now my bounties are only $1.50, and this guy's bounty is $2.89. So I mean, I'd love to have that in my stack. As it is, I've made money in this tournament, but I could certainly use more. And I see I'm down in ninth place as this cooler goes on. I don't care who you are, unless you're going to make a tremendous bluff. You don't call with a 4-9 offsuit. Yeah, this guy over here with the $2.89 bounty, he's only got 3 big blinds. So I mean, he's gonna He's going to be good. He's looking for an ace or a king, and he's going all in. And I just hope I've got some decent cards when that happens. And it just pains me to sit here and look at these 2-9, 4-9 cards, knowing that any time this guy's going to go all in, and probably there he goes. And he's probably got mediocre cards. Yeah, Jack 10. Although it looks like he's probably going to win this. He won with a straight. How about that? I mean, he was doing really well in this tournament to have that much in bounties. But tide come in and tide go out, as they say. And that's one of the things that I look for when I enter these bounty tournaments late is situations just like that, where somebody, racked up a bunch of bounties. They've got a big bounty on them, and now they've been on a cooler and or had some bad beats, and and they're you can knock them out. Now, what do we got here? I mean, if this guy had any idea what my cards are, he'd raise. He's probably going to raise anyway, and I'm just going to fold. Although he's got a $2.36 bounty, but I don't have enough chips to knock him out. Now, King Deuce. What do I do with a King Deuce in the small blind? Well, I'm not going to call a raise. If I was suited, maybe I would do it, but this is one tournament I can say I have not had really good cards. I mean, the big hands that I won, I was lucky. And I mean, I guess I did have a pair of kings, pocket kings once, but um, I don't want to call with an ace five. I'm on the button, but I'm gonna fold. Hopefully hopefully I'll get on a heater. I'm down to 10th place, and we're down to 34 players now. King five is not good cards. Although I played a lot of knockout tournaments at Poker Stars, and um, they had like 9-player tournaments and 18-player tournaments, and it's it, they go real fast. And I mean, there are times when I've knocked out the whole table. And once you get ahead, you can pretty much call with anything uh, because you can afford it. And a lot of times you've got shitty cards, but you get a good flop, and bingo, you've got a winner. Um, but I haven't been playing like that here at ACR. Simply because instead of 9 players, we got 272 players. So I mean, you can't play the wild west type of poker that you can over in a small table, small number of player tournament at Poker Stars. Okay, now I've been moved to another table. I'm up to I mean, I'm down to 12th place, and the tournament's down to 33. Maybe this new dealer will be better for me. What's nice when you're in the top 4 or 5, you've got enough chips to knock everybody out. And now at this table, I can knock out just about, well, everybody except 2 players. Oh boy, now we're on the break. Well, I'll tell you what, folks, this video has been 15, 16 minutes. And because of the break, I'm going to cut it off here. If I make the final table, which I hope to do, I'll come back and there will be a part 2. Anyway, this is Laughlin007 signing off. Be sure to like and subscribe this tournament. My horse racing videos have a lot more action than these poker tournaments, but I've put myself on the hook to do both. And so anyway, this is Laughlin007 signing off. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And thanks for watching.